Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I know it's been a while since I've posted something. I've just been really busy. My dog, she's hurt, so I'm like taking care of her. So I finally thought I would film a video because I just purchased the new Maybelline Super Stay Full Coverage 24-Hour Foundation, and this is just what it looks like. And please, I'm sorry about like where the camera is. I switched around my desk, so like where it's placed, it's kind of like it's on a slant, and like I gotta figure this shit out. Anyways, at least you guys are super close so you can see what's going on. And I know they had a version of this that was in a round bottle, and I remember, I think it was before January that it like interests me, like seeing it online. I don't know how I saw it on a post, and I was like, I need to get that. And then I found out that it was discontinued, like they were discontinuing it, and I could never find it in stores. And then I found out recently, like because of all these reviews and stuff, that they had reformulated it, and now it is in a bottle with a pump, and I don't believe it had a pump before. Correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, I just got this shade 220 Natural Beige. The shade above this is 310 Sun Beige, so I know that's like that's kind of like my summer shade. So I know it was gonna be a little too dark for me, and I know the Maybelline Fit Me line has like colors in between 220 and 310, so hopefully they do come out with more shades. But I'm not too sure about the shade range. It's got a pretty light and a pretty dark shade, but like overall in between they have like really small, like a light range, a small medium range, and a small dark range. So I'm sure they will come out with more though. This is a 24-hour foundation. It has 1 fluid ounce, normal size. It says it's a full coverage foundation, up to 24-hour wear. It's a seamless matte finish, breathable and comfortable, fade and transfer resistant, oil-free, doesn't clog pores. It's dermatologist tested. So these are a lot of claims, and I have all of those problems. I have really big pores. I break out. I have oily skin, so this is going to be a really good test to see if this can become like my new everyday foundation when I don't want to use like my higher end foundations. So yeah, let's just go ahead and try this out. I'm just going to be using a brush because I normally don't use a beauty blender or a sponge to do my makeup, so I'm just going to go ahead. Alright, so that was like, I think that was like half a pump. So I'll just zoom you guys in a little bit, and I'm going to just place it on half of my face, and I'll just pump out another half and add some more. So let's just go ahead and blend this out, and I'm just using a Real Techniques buffer brush. It has a clean scent. It smells really clean. Alright, so I definitely think it evened out my skin tone. I do think this is a really good match for me. It might be, I don't know. What do you guys think? This light's kind of washing me out a little bit. By the way, I had already primed with my normal everyday primers for my oily skin. So far, I think it is a matte finish. It is a little dry in the nose crack. Yeah, for sure a little dry in there. It's not accentuating my pores, so that's really good. But so far, I really like the way that it looks. It covered, any marks that I had, and it kind of oxidized just like the slightest bit, so now it matches me perfectly. It was a little light when I first applied it. So alright, moving on. I'm going to do the other half of my face with 1 pump, or I don't know, I feel like 1 pump covered up this half. I guess let's see what happens. So that's way too much. That is 1 full pump, and I know that's way too much. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I pumped out way too much. I know that's gonna be way too much. Like, look how much is left over on my finger. So let's just blend this out and see how it covers. Alright, so this is my face with the foundation. I definitely think it gave a good medium, almost full coverage. It covered up all my, it's definitely buildable. I wouldn't say it was full coverage, full coverage, like off the bat. I definitely think it's like almost there. It's definitely a high medium coverage in my opinion. It's a matte finish. I don't see like any shine at all. It matches my skin perfectly. My pores are not accentuated, which I know some foundations can do that to my pores, because I have really bad pores, guys. Like, you have no idea. It is looking a little dry or cakey in my nose crack, but other than that, it looks really good on my skin. So I'm just gonna finish the rest of my makeup. I'm just gonna be putting powder, the Maybelline Fit Me, because that is my holy grail everyday powder, and I'll be putting on bronzer, contour, everything. So I will check back in when that is done. It's already 3:30, so I did get a little late start. I'm not really doing anything, so yes, I'm gonna finish the rest of my face and I'll be back to check in how it looks. So I am done with my makeup and this is the finished look. I just threw on a MAC lipstick and some ColourPop bronzer, blush, and highlight. BH brow pomade. This brow came out a little janky, but it's all good. Maybelline mascara, ColourPop I Think I Love You palette, and yeah, that's pretty much it. And it is 3:40 and that only took me like 10 minutes, so I love the way this foundation looks on my skin. It matches me perfectly. My skin looks really smooth. My pores are not accentuated. It kind of filled in some of them. And I just really love how matte it looks. And it looks filtered. It looks really smooth. The only thing I didn't like is I took a picture of my face all done, and it is like really light, like just like everything. Like, I don't know if it's the setting powder that I used under my eyes. It's relatively new. It's the Tarte Chisel palette, the one from the Tarte website, because there's two different versions but they're the same name. And I used both of these, so I'm not sure if it was that's making it look really light. So I'm gonna have to try this photography test another time without that setting powder. Yeah, I'm gonna have to test that out a little bit more, but like I said, I'm not really doing anything at all today. Let's just see how this wears for the rest of the day. And so far, I really love this foundation. Hopefully it works well for me throughout the day, and yeah, I'll check in with you guys in a few hours. Alright guys, so it's 6:21 at night and I'm starting to look shiny. It's almost 3 hours, so yeah, so as you can see, I'm starting to get shiny over here, the side of my nose, like the crack. And not my forehead so much, but yeah. So sorry I'm talking low, but my mom's home, so it's a little awkward. But I'm going to just blot my face. And I'm just using the Palladio rice papers blotting sheets. But yeah, alright, so I look refreshed, I look matte, and I know the lights are washing me out just a little bit, but yeah. This is my face all mattified now, and I still really like the way that it looks on my skin. It's really smooth, and I think my skin looks really good right now. Alright, so I hope this is a little better. I had to like move some stuff around, but yeah, I really like the way the foundation looks on my skin. It makes it look really smooth. It covered up everything, and it still looks really nice. But after 3 hours and I've already got a little oily, I don't really know how I feel about that, but it's certainly something that I'll have to consider, you know, when I'm gonna be using this foundation. But yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna go on for the rest of my night. I'm probably just gonna be making cookies, and we'll see how it holds up. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. Alright guys, so it's the end of the night. It is 11:20, and this is just not something that controls my oils. Zoom you guys in. I'm shiny here. My forehead doesn't seem to, you know, be oily. It's just right here. My nose crack. And yeah, I mean, wiping that, it did transfer off, like, but I mean, once you're oily and you wipe, that happens to everything, right? Sure, make yourself, but yeah, I mean, after, what was it, an hour or 3 hours, I started getting oily, and I blotted, and oily again. I don't think this is good for my oily skin. Maybe if I mixed it with another mattifying foundation, it'll work a little better. I don't know. I'm gonna have to test it out a little bit more, but so far, first impressions today, it didn't really do good with my oils, and I wasn't even doing anything today. I literally was just sitting around the house for a couple hours, and then I made cookies, and somehow I got oily. And I did blot my face a little bit with toilet paper, and I mean, yeah, I don't know, it's just this area right here. And it's not even like the tip of my nose, it's just right here. So, I don't know, I mean, it looked really good on my skin. It really blurred my skin, made it look soft, it didn't accentuate my pores. It just really looked like a filter, and it covered up all my imperfections. So, definitely going to have to try it out with a different primer and mix it with another foundation as well, see how that goes. Maybe bake my face instead. We'll have to see. But so far, for my oily skin, as of right now, I'm not a big fan. But like I said, I'll have to just keep testing it. But anyways, I really hope you guys enjoyed this little review, and it helps you think about whether or not you want to purchase it yourself and try it out. So yeah, let me know what you guys thought of this video and what you'd like to see next. Make sure to subscribe down below, and don't forget to thumbs this up, and I'll see you guys next time.